Hey guys, and welcome back to Real Talk with Wilk. I've been thinking about an issue I had last time I was out in the water, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had an issue. So let's get at it. Have you ever had your baitcaster just blow up for no reason at all while you're jigging? Well, I have, and I wanted to talk about that. So the problem was, I found a group of fish that were 40 feet, right? So what I did was back up a little bit, got my pole out that had the vibrating swim bait on it, the little metal one. Made a cast, jigged it a couple times. On the third or fourth jig, boom, backlash from hell. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but I certainly did. And I thought, you know, it was me. My clothes hit the thumb, my thumb hit it. I was in my winter gear, of course, so wasn't feeling everything the way I usually do. I thought it was my problem, but it was so bad that I had to hand pull my bait up to the boat, put that pole down for the rest of the day. So after I got back from fishing that night, I fixed it, went out, just walked out to the lake off the dock. It was doing the same thing, throwing it out, jigging, and boom, same thing. Casting great, not jigging great. And I found the problem. So in my head, when you get a backlash, it's always the brake problem. It's always the brake problem. Well, it's not the brake problem. All right? It's the clutch problem. The clutch problem in my baitcaster was not re-engaging once I cranked the reel. Okay? I just realized that, you know, days later. So here's my culprit right here. This is a loose speed spool. Okay? Nothing against Lew's. I like the reels. I like this reel. It's caught many fish on this reel right here. But the clutch was not re-engaging once I gave it a couple cranks after casting. Jerk, crank, jerk. All right. And then boom, it would blow up again. So what I've learned to do with one, I've learned not to use this reel when I'm vertical jigging, but once you throw it out there, if you're having the same problem, once you throw it out there and engage your reel, make sure you pull on your line to make sure that clutch is engaged fully. Okay, that's one of the things you can do to make sure it's engaged before you start jigging your bait, because that was my problem. I didn't know that was the problem. Tighten down this, tighten down that, and it was still happening. I did not realize that clutch was just missing by a micro, and boom, my baitcaster would blow up. One other thing to think about is also tightening your tension in your spool a little bit, not much, just a little bit to help out. And for some reason, especially when I'm vertical jigging, I may jig too hard on my pole, and that causes that to happen when the clutch is not re-engaged fully. But the main thing that I've learned is to pull on the line to make sure it is. Okay? I'm not bashing Lew's. I really like their reels. And again, I've caught a lot of fish on that thing. But for deep jigging, you gotta have a strong clutch. So in my future jigging expeditions, I will be changing reels just in case. So if this has happened to you, please drop a comment. Tell me what reel you're using. And I'll see you out there on the water. Remember, like, subscribe, and all that BS. Peace.